Oh,
Pay
that's
close
a good idea.
attention to this one. Andre Royal against Drew Brees.
Sorry, guys.
This
what's
one's
up?
okay. This one is a really difficult one because I didn't know how to seed Drew Brees, which we'll get to him in a second. We did an entire
You mean
bracket.
Drew Brees? You mean Brew Brees? Brew Brees.
Yeah.
Brees.
We had an entire bracket for him last year that was amazing, by the way. You can find it, search it on Patreon. It's still there. But Andrew, I think people have forgotten Andre Royal and how dumb this dude was. I'm gonna go through his checklist, which, by the way, he signed with the Saints, and he was so dumb, Kevin, so dumb. He never played a game for the Saints. The Saints had to trade him and get rid of him. He was so dumb. This is what he did. He signed with the Saints. Same day, went to a strip club in the French Quarter and got arrested. And then
Sounds like a good guy.
And then in training camp, decided, wouldn't it be fun to haze the rookie players? And by hazing, he put quarters into a sock and beat Cam Cleveland so bad.
No, they made him run the gauntlet.
They made him run the gauntlet, and during the gauntlet, Cam Cleveland's retina got detached. And by the way,
what is the gauntlet? Okay, wait, you're gonna have to explain what the gauntlet is. Is that like burpees?
Yeah, hold on.
Millennials?
Rookies had to run through a gauntlet. So you had all the veterans standing on both sides of the gauntlet, and you run down it, and they're basically like punching you or jabbing you or just doing something. And Royal decided to do a sock filled with quarters, and he was swinging it at guys running through the gauntlet. And so one guy, I forget what was his name, Jeff something, flew
Danish.
through. He flew through a window, cut up his arm. I mean, it was a disaster.
Fell from a second-story window.
Yeah, from a second story.
Sued the Saints.
But Cam Cleveland's running through the gauntlet, and he gets hit by the quarter of socks that Andre Royal was flinging around, and he gets hit in the face, in the eye with the quarters, and he gets a detached retina from it, and he was out for the season.
That's right. So Saintsy.
When you get a detached retina, I think you go blind,
and so
right?
What was he arrested for? What was he arrested for when he went to the strip club? I looked it up. He was arrested because he wasn't paying for private dances.
Oh, wow.
After just signing a $3.085 million contract.
He wasn't paying for cocaine too, allegedly.
No, this is like a Zion situation.
I don't know if you guys this is another Andre Royal story.
Dancer for money.
Danny Werfel was on that team. And I don't know if you guys remember this.
Why is that quality so terrible? It does not sound like that on my phone.
Andre Royal had played previously for the Carolina Panthers, and he had a sack against Danny Werfel that was so vicious. I mean, he blew up Danny Werfel.
The helmet
helmet somehow turned around, and so Danny Werfel was looking out his ear hole. And, I don't know how he didn't break Danny Werfel's neck, but it was a vicious hit, and his helmet was turned around. And when the day that Royal got cut, before he left, he made sure to print out a picture of Werfel with his helmet turned around because Werfel was still on the team. And he left that picture in Werfel's locker on his way out the door.
Big dick energy there. So that's Andre Royal. Like, honestly, if Junior Galette wasn't around, Andre Royal, Kevin, could be.
Yeah, he's got Junior Galette type behavior for sure.
Did you? So
I've started hating Drew so much just since he's retired. Like
okay. So
I hate him so much. I really do.
What? This is the Drew. We did an entire bracket of bad decisions of
exactly.
So like,
you would think that the guy. You would think that the guy that we had an entire bracket about bad decisions, you would think that when we have a bracket
would be higher.
You would think that we wouldn't even. He would automatically cruise to the final round of this tournament.
I forgot about his advertising with Can-Am, the 3-wheel motorcycle or whatever. Wearing the Kojak hat. Forget it. The shirt at the first press conference. Cooking anything / social media posts, which Kevin is relevant because last week he just did the Control All and pasted it in.
Yeah, I was about to say that's before. Yeah, right. That's before him. Copying and pasting. The parts that you're not supposed to say out loud.
Jimmy John's vasectomy confession, Yahoo Finance, which was the #1 seed in the entire thing, Advocare,
but Advocare won.
It's so strong. I feel like though I gotta go Andre Royal because his bad decisions are like Drew Brees you stack them up and they reach pretty high, but Andre Royal's bad decisions are like the sun. They block out everything. So I'm going Andre Royal. Kevin, what say you?
He was barely with the Saints. He was barely on the team.
But that's right. They had to trade him because of his bad decisions.
Brees' bad decisions never got him traded.
That's right.
He didn't even play a game.
That's right. He didn't even play a game.
He's barely a Saint.
Because of
he is just barely above the four of us as being documented Saints players.
But the Saints never signed any of us to a $3 million a year, $3 million contract in 1998. He was irrelevant. So dumb they had to get rid of him. That's what I'm saying.
Here's the thing. Drew Brees, yes, at least he wasn't an asshole in the locker room. He wasn't a bad guy. He said and did a whole bunch of the right things. Inspirational guy. When he goes to Canton, won't be a dry eye in the house. The whole deal. But this guy is the king of tripping over your own dick and saying and doing silly, stupid shit.
So that's rich coming from you, Kevin.
I know, and that's perfect for. Believe me, I can spot it. I spot silly shit, and Drew Brees, you can smell it from orbit.
So you vote Drew. Andrew, what say you?
So I'm with a lot of people in the chat. Like, Drew is just sloppy. That's what my dad just said. Royal is evil. Someone else said. Let's see. Someone else said at least Drew wasn't an asshole. That's where I'm kind of landing on this. And honestly, the sock thing and getting arrested at a strip club, like, I don't know. There's plenty of guys that are in the mix there. To me, the thing that sets it over the edge is the picture that he left in Danny Werfel's locker. Because that's like malicious, and like Danny Werfel never did anything to him. And if anything, like, he's a teammate. And on the way out, he puts that picture in his locker. Like, I don't know if it's intimidation or just what, but like that just like tells me everything I need to know about Andre Royal as a human being. So I'm picking Andre Royal.
Dave.
Drew Brees his stupidity was, mostly beyond the locker room. So
yeah,
it's Drew. Like I don't know.
Right. You can kind of do. Yeah.
He's got a long ass leash.
I mean, Andre Royal. The reason why he qualified for this tournament, I felt like, is because he never played a game for the Saints, but his dumb decisions led to him directly being cut. So that's why he was on this bracket.
I feel like Drew could come back as a upper management level guy. He could go full Ditka for the Saints, and I'm still picking Andre Royal.
You're probably right. Thomas, make it official.
And the winner is Andre Royal.
So again, this side of the bracket's all chalk. So we got an Elite 8 all chalk except for Ely and Caponeu.
Yeah, Capanui. Go ahead and recap them.
So we got so Elite Eight. Elite Eight. We got Junior Galette, the 1 seed, versus Keith Poole, the 8 seed. Ely and Capanui, 13 seed, versus Albert Cannell, the 5 seed. Sullivan,
Connell.
Jesus,
he's not from some foreign country.
Yeah.
So Jonathan
Cannell. Yeah.
So Jonathan
Jack Nicklaus.
Canelo Alvarez.
Jonathan Sullivan and Grady Jackson, 2 seed versus John Meekum, the 7 seed. Andre Royal, the 3 seed versus Mike Ditka, the 6 seed. That's the Elite 8. We'll get to that next week. But right now,
no, it's French. It's French.
That's French.
Albert Connell. What? You
Cannell.
fucking asshole. Pronounce it correctly, asshole.
Do you think after Albert Connell stole all that money?
Connell.
Yeah, sorry. When Albert Cannell stole all that money from Deuce, how much of it do you think he loaned to George Rogers to purchase cocaine?
Thanks for watching the Saints Happy Hour. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, then find us wherever you get your podcast, and finally go to saintshappyhour.com and become a patron of the best Saints podcast on earth.